Okay, guys, let's get this started. So we had a poll last week that I did, and I'd put 4 Nintendo Switch games on the poll. And of those 4 games, we selected Resident Evil. This is my favorite series of all the video games that I've ever played, so I was happy this one was chosen. But it was close. There were some other games that were at 20, 23%, like really close. So I'll make sure that I do those in the future. But I appreciate everyone that's joined tonight. If you guys have any problems with the audio, with the game, or with my mic, anything like that, just let me know. But I think everything's coming through pretty clearly. So let's go ahead and get this started. And I'm pretty far along already, so I'm just picking back up where I left off. And we'll just take it from here. But this is the remake of Resident Evil 1. And if I remember the game, as well as I do, I pretty much know what to do and how to solve the puzzles and all that. But I appreciate you, Carl, joining. Rhodey, 8105, and the bad guy, Mike Worley. I know Mike Worley had mentioned it was a little late start, and that was because Michael B was on, and I didn't want to overlap with him. And then we also had Detroit Love on, too, so it actually worked out. Just pick up, I think probably Detroit Love is still live streaming, so just kind of starting as he's ending, probably. About half of the kerosene still remains. So one thing about this game is you just have to check every little corner, and there's always just stuff stashed away you have to find, and then notes and things you have to read to figure clues out. But let me know down in the chat how I sound and if you guys can hear the game. There's nothing but cleaning products inside. It smells faintly unpleasant. So let's head upstairs. And I like this game because it's just the mansion. You don't ever leave the mansion. And I've always liked that about this game. All good on sound? Okay, that's good to hear. Thanks, Rhodey. I appreciate that. It's been a few months since I've done a live stream like this, or a couple months at least. So I didn't have my settings saved. I had to kind of set everything back up again. And I have been playing my Switch a lot lately, so I decided I need to live stream some of it. I got a Hori remote, which is like a large pro-style controller remote for the Switch, and I've been playing it a lot on the go. I'm not a big fan of the Joy-Cons. They're too small and the buttons are too tiny for my fingers. So I've really been missing out on the portableness of the Switch until I got that Hori remote. Or Hori controller. So normally when you hear the music, that means you're probably heading in the right direction. And this game loads just like the originals. You know, you had to go through the doors, and that was your load. And it would take forever back on the PlayStation. And then they remade this for the GameCube, and it also took a long time to load on the GameCube also. So let's go back out there. Looks like I've killed most of the zombies. What did you guys think about the CES announcements this week? Or this weekend? I thought the Casinocade looked pretty cool. Was worried about that screen size on it. And then the Pac-Man, the Class 81, I think looked good as long as the monitor is IPS, like Michael was saying. As long as it's a BOE or an IPS screen, I'd be happy with that. I don't know if I'll upgrade my Pac-Man to that one like immediately, but maybe if I can find a good deal on a deluxe in the future, I will. An emblem of a helmet has been carved into the lock. I'm just going in circles here. Got my Cowboys jersey on tonight because my Cowboys made it into the playoffs. So I'm moving into a townhome here in a couple months, or less than 2 months now. It's like 6 weeks, 7 weeks from now. And it's a lot bigger, so I'm going to be getting a lot more arcades. I only have the 4 and the pinball. I'm going to probably get like 4 more arcades and maybe like a At Games pinball. I would have loved to take advantage of the At Games deals they had at Sam's recently, but with the move and all, it just didn't make sense, even at those good of deals. So here's our map. It looks like we got these doors that are red. Those are the ones I need to open. The blue ones are unlocked. This is our first floor, second floor, third floor, and basement. So I need to find some emblems. So if I remember this right, you play first as Claire Redfield, and then you can play as Chris if you beat it. All good on sound. Glad you're streaming tonight. Yeah, I'm glad you made it, Carl. I know you had mentioned you wanted me to do another one of these, and it's been a while. I enjoy doing them. And as long as the quality is good for you guys watching, you know, we can chat and talk arcades and kind of extend the time we spend, you know, watching the other streams. Wheeled my ALP into the living room while watching the stream. Oh, that's awesome. Having it on the wheels, you can just kind of pull it wherever you want. Yeah, I'll do that sometimes, like when the other big names like Michael B or P-Dubs or any of them are streaming. They're going for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I'll be playing Pac-Man or I'll be playing pinball. and just have it real loud where I can hear it. So this game was probably one of my favorite games growing up. I will never forget the time that I first played this game with my friend and the dogs ran through the window. It scared the crap out of us. We were probably 12 years old, maybe 13. You got your ALU coming in the next couple days, and that's your second ALU, isn't it, Carl? Because you have one, and then I think you bought a second one, didn't you? Yeah, PS5 is going to be. I'm going to definitely do some more streams of it, and I'm looking forward to getting that VR2 headset. I wonder if I can capture video with that. What did this say again? There's an octagonal indentations to the right and left of the door. Okay. So I need to find something that goes in those. Resident Evil's a classic. Yeah, it is. You know, some of the Resident Evils lately I've been a little disappointed with, like Resident Evil 7 and or The Village. The Village is the one that I didn't like because it was too short. I beat it within a day. But 7 was good, and with the expansion packs and all that, it made it better. But I've owned every Resident Evil and I've beaten them all. I've even played the ones that aren't part of the main series, like the forgot the name of those ones. But I played the shooting ones on the Wii. You got one used for $350. Thought it was decent deal, but you got steal deals this season from At Games with price adjustments. Yeah, I really wanted to get one. And those price adjustments and all that, I didn't want to move it. Wasn't worth it to have to deal with the move on it. I'll just wait till I get to my new place and get one. And even if I have to pay extra, that's fine. So I'm still trying to remember here how to pick up. I should be able to pick this ammo up, right? Why is it giving me a problem? There it goes. You got to stand just perfectly over it. You said you should get the Resident Evil. It's a great franchise. You should get into it. Yeah, definitely if you can, or if you have the time, I would recommend it. Yes, I want that. The buttons are a little weird on this Pro controller with the Switch. Playing this game, it was not really designed for this, but I make it work. You know, I deal with it because it's the old. It's still like the old school PlayStation controls. I think I even changed the settings to make it that way because I was more comfortable playing it that way. Like if you notice, I can turn like that. I'm just pressing down on the right stick, and it does that. That's like old school controls from the PS1. a VR version is coming. Yeah, they did do the VR of Resident Evil 4 on Steam, and I'm hoping that the PS5 will get that, the VR too. It should. Oh, I hear dogs. Oh, shit. Get off me. Oh, man, my gun wasn't even loaded. I gotta get out of here. Oh, my goodness. Sorry about that, guys. I'm still learning how to play with these controls, so you'll have to bear with me here. I haven't played this game probably in like a couple years. I put it on the poll because, you know, it's one of the games I love, but I haven't played it in a while. Like on this load screen, it should tell the dates, and it would probably say like 2019 or something like that. Wolf. Well, I know where I'm going now. I just got to get outside down there. So let's see. I think I can get to where I was just at. Yeah, I'm on the first floor. Okay. Got a split. Have a good night. Yeah, definitely, Rody. Have a good night. Appreciate you joining. It's going to be kind of a slow start getting this game going, so I can understand if you get a split. These load screens are, they're not the best. They take forever. So, Carl, what did you think about all the CES coverage? And the new Pac-Man and not getting to see MK? Not getting to see the Casino-cade? Yeah, I think the Casino-cade looked good from the CNET. I thought that the Pac-Man looked good from the CNET in Justin and B-Kong's coverage. And then not getting to see MK2, that it's kind of a shock. I don't understand why we didn't get to see it. They were advertising it. Do you play coin ops on your ALU? Because if I was going to get one, that's what I was going to be doing. A1 update good with the new cabs if the monitors are good. The rest of their stuff is trash. Yeah, if the monitors are good, then those should be nice. They look just like the original. The slanted recessed screen looks good. I like that. So it And no riser. That's key. That's huge. All right. At least I know where I'm going now. I just got to be ready to kill these dogs. Casino Cade and the Infinity tables are just not in their wheelhouse. Seem half-baked. Yeah. The Infinity table, I don't understand at all what's going on with that. So that dog, I can shoot him, it looks like. No. He's going to jump over that fence. Man, they come in quick. I think I got him. Yeah, I got him. But there's going to be another one on the other side of that fence. Will you take the chemical to use on plants? Sure. Would you like the green herb? Yes. Probably should use one since I'm at caution. And then you said, Carl, you have 7,900 games on your CoinOps build. The thing people are waiting for is Legends Unchained, which boot off a USB and is supposed to have better performance. Yeah, I haven't seen anything other than what P-Dubs talked about when he did kind of an introduction about it, but he hasn't really covered anything other than just talking a little about it. I think it's still in beta. Okay, still plenty of kerosene left. Chemical to use on plants. All right. I can, should be able to combine these. Yeah, there we go. Won't let me pick up the kerosene though. So I'll take this red herb. Then I can combine the green herb with the red herb. Man, these controls. You can't combine those two? Okay. A boiler, the humidity has caused it to rust. I'm going to try shooting this kerosene. Doesn't do anything. And then you said you got 9 golden teen games running, all at-game stuff that looks fantastic. Moat picked up the ALP, looking forward to his content on it. Did you upgrade the trackball on the ALU? Because I've heard that trackball that comes stock is a little stiff. It's not like the easiest for games like Golden Tee. All right, so where am I going to go from here? I've got some chemical to use on plants. Yeah, I'll have to check out Moat's coverage on that ALP. I know he had a Marvel pinball from Arcade One Up, and he was happy with it, so I'm sure he's real happy with that. It's okay to sell shim kit for it. Oh, they sell the shim kit for it. Okay, to fix that. Yeah, because that's one of the complaints, I guess, early on is your trackball and the spinners aren't the greatest. So a lot of people upgrade those, but it's cool that you have those. I mean, it's better than not coming with them. Like, you know, most of all the ones I have don't have a trackball, don't have spinners. So I'm very interested in getting an ALU. Man, it's taken a long time to load. Try going upstairs and hit some of these doors. So this door here on the right should be hard to open. Okay. Trackball and joystick control for the ALP is premium. The vertical coin op build is a lot of trackball games, golf games, horseshoes, shuffleboard. Yeah, that sounds pretty fun. Lines carved into the relief glow red in the intense heat. Let's try using that there. I know at some point I got to put that fire out. Okay, check that door. That one's no good. There's no knob on this door. So I'm just going through this mansion, trying to get back familiar with where I'm heading. Open journal. Pages are blank. Okay, so that just takes you around in a circle there. Got it. So I'm going to go straight. Okay. So it's going to say this door's locked. Yeah, so I noticed that PS VR2 headset comes out February 22nd. I think I'm probably going to go out and get that day one if I can. I guess I'll order it just off their website. so that's going to take me outside. I got to get to the 3rd floor, I think. Try that. An ALP and an ALU would be complete, or would complete my home arcade. Most games and controls, great screen. Kev got the ALU, and I'm tempted to get the VR too, but people said you can get it. It can get you sick. Yeah, you know, that's a good point you brought up. I never thought about, you know, getting some type of like motion sickness or something like that from playing VR because I don't have any experience playing it. So that's a good point. I'd probably have to buy from like Best Buy or Walmart or something so I can return it if I need to, because I may not like it. And then yeah, the ALU, ALP will complete my home arcade because I'll have iArcade, I'll have all of them. A little bit concerned about the iArcade monitor being a TN, but everyone's pretty much said it looks pretty good. Except for Steps Gaming. She said she didn't like it. All right, here, I think we're making some progress here. Okay, yeah, so there's gonna be this thing gonna come out and try and kill me, I think. When I take this key, it's gonna come at me. So let's give it a shot here. Uh-oh. I don't think there's anywhere for me to go. I think I have to put it back. You said all of the cabs and pins I can fit right now, 2 ALUs, 2 ALPs, 1 Gamer Pro, ALU Mini. Did you get the iArcade yet? It's shipping? Okay, so here's my story on that. So I purchased it from P-Dubs, and because he's got a iArcade Gold, he doesn't need his WrestleMania iArcade anymore. So he's agreed to sell me his for 400, and I guess talked him into. I mean, he still wants me to come pick it up, but I think he's agreed with me or agreed upon with me to hold it until March 3rd when I move, because I don't want to bring it here and then have to turn around and move it here in like a month, month and a half. I'd rather just leave it at his house, pick it up whenever I get moved into my new place, because I don't have room for it here, and I don't want to have to move it twice. But it would be nice to have it here because I could already be playing it and enjoying it. I'm just thinking more long term. What's best long term? All right, so I don't know if I want to go down these stairs because that's just going to take me back. So I'm going to go to the right here and try to open that door. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. Like I can push all my cabs together, and then that would, you know, give me probably enough room for 1, maybe 2 more. But I don't want to do that right now. The less I have to move here in a few weeks, the better. People think you're nuts. You need to make space for the stuff. Yeah. Um, I have some friends that'll come over and see all my arcades, and they're like, "Oh, that's really cool." And then some people aren't interested in them at all. They're like, "Why do you buy those?" It's definitely a niche thing, that's for sure. So I need to get down into this basement area. So I'm gonna cheat and see how I can get down to the basement. How to get to mansion B1. Says when entering underground passage 2 from Trevor's tomb, turn it twice. The map is on the wall. All right, so I'll go back to the main hall, look for a map. Also, I want to check in here in my storage box because I may have a key in there I can use to put on top of that tomb thing. Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. Okay, here we go. So I got a fuel canteen I can fill up with the fuel outside. Oh no, those are 2 fuel canteens, and I think those are for the lighters. Oh, here we go. We got an emblem. I know I can use that. A blue gemstone. A dog whistle. I think I can use this emblem on to get through one of these doors. I don't know what emblem that is though. It's gold all around the outer edges due to frequent fitting. It's beautifully cut and polished. All right, I think I have an idea of where to go. There was that statue that had something in its hand by the main hall. So I'll go to see if I can get that. You're saying here, Carl, people think you're nuts. Okay, yeah, I read that one. iArcade needs to get it together with the screens, games, controls, and holding off on them. The interface seems ancient compared to at games. Yeah, so iArcade, the games they definitely need to get under control. Like they announced Operation Wolf. What was it, like 3 or 4 months ago? Maybe even 5 months ago now. We still don't even know when that's coming out. They've promised everyone these guns, send in light guns, and then we haven't heard anything from them at all, like in a few weeks, on like Ninja Baseball, Batman, or any of that. So I know there's a lot of people disappointed with them right now. They need to rework the interface, like the operating system. What you see, that menu system, it's like, it does look ancient. And I think that's the same like menu system they've had since it first released. I don't think they've upgraded it. And then you said this game has a nice mix of battles and crafting. Yeah, so this game's all about puzzles and figuring things out, and then you'll have times in the game where there's a lot of combat and, you know, killing zombies. I've already killed off all the zombies. Now I'm just trying to figure out how to get to the next parts of the game. Sometimes that can take a while. Especially if you're not looking up, you know, how to do it. But it said there's a map back here. But I think there's something in here, if I remember right. And then you said At Games tried the guns and gave up for technical reasons. Yeah, I remember those At Games guns. But you see up in that vase up there, there's something in there. That's what I need to get. Woman drawing water. I don't think I can shoot that out. Let's go back here. Eerie picture of the mansion. Various art supplies. Let's see, woman drawing water. So I'm just gonna Google it. It says, woman drawing water, push the ladder up to her and climb up to it. Push the ladder up to her and climb up to it. I didn't see a ladder. Did you? Oh, maybe I can push this this thing. Yeah, okay. This maybe I can push this out. Yep, because I can walk over it. So let's see. Yeah, there we go. And then hopefully it'll push this way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I've got the issue figured out. Now I just got to move it up a little bit. I have to exit and come back in. And then you said you can upgrade the sticks and buttons on the ALU and get the bit LCD, the quad play, and the huge community behind tons of games that you don't see a reason to get an iArcade right now. But where is the online play on an At Games? Like, where does that? You have to log into like some account and you have to pay per month. Is that how it works? You know, At Games, they're not really good at telling everyone how their stuff works. That's why I don't know. Like, I didn't even know they had an online play on their games. Like, Coin Ops, you can't play online. I guess you can play online with the games that come with or that you can download from their store. There we go. All right, so that just gave me a map, but I already had a map. So maybe that map tells me something. So it's now blinking in the room that I'm in, so that's good. There's an X on that door, upper right. So I'll go that way. You have leaderboards for the pinball, and ArcadeNet has online play. Okay. ArcadeNet. And you have to pay a monthly fee for ArcadeNet, right? So one thing I've been hearing a lot about is found a dagger. Is people are not liking at games where you have to log in to your unit every time you turn it on. Is that true? It like won't save your login. So a lot of people just run coin ops on it and just never log into the ALU. Getting back used to the controls now. Took me only how long? 51 minutes. And then you said online play seems to have its challenges for 1UP and iArcade, to be honest. Yeah, that's true. I think like my NBA Jam is really good, but certain games Arcade 1UP has a problem with. Killer Instinct's good. Anything Code Mystics helps them with is good. And then iArcade, yeah, I've heard people having issues with the online. Like I've seen it in live streams and stuff happen. So it's not perfect. Then you're playing some Golden T98 on the ALP right now. You can feel the ball hit the turf with the haptics. That's pretty cool. So did you have to add haptics, or are you playing with the standard, what they call exciters? I'm going to save my game here so I don't die and have to start over. That would be bad. So these old Resident Evil games, you use a typewriter. You have to have ink every time you save. And that way it limits how many saves you can have. Makes it a little more difficult, challenging. And then these crates is where you store everything. But you can only carry so much stuff. Yeah, I would love to play Golden Tee. I love Golden Tee. And I heard Michael B talking tonight about Buck Hunter. I love Buck Hunter. Those are two games that I've played a lot at the bars because every bar seems to have those games. And I always enjoy playing them. It would be really cool to have them at home. So I'm going to go outside again. Said the doorknob's about to fall apart. That's interesting. Oh shit, there's a zombie. Oh nice, I have that freaking taser. That's awesome. Killed him immediately. Buck cutter looked good. Okay, and then you're talking about the exciters here. You said the exciters on the new Sam's version I got were much better than the first one. That's interesting. I didn't know that they're upgraded. And then you got the control deck on one, and they are good. The other one is getting a control deck. Yeah, that control deck's a must if you have an ALP. Oh, here's a dog. Of course, I didn't have my ammo ready. You can see how the controls have not aged well for this game. Like the aiming is not, very easy. It says there's a defiler of the accursed coffin. Buck Hunter, yeah. I saw Michael B talking about Buck Hunter tonight, and that got me thinking I want to get Buck Hunter. But I have to raise it up because I'm so tall. So I'd have to get like a buy stuff store riser or something that's like adds a few feet to it. And then I would have to get a marquee for it. There's something written in the indention. The defiler of the accursed coffin. Okay. So I think that's where I was earlier. Your next pickup is the real golden tee. Yeah, like Kevgred has. Yeah, that thing's awesome. Oh, he's still alive? So I had that dagger. I wonder if I can reuse that. Or once it's in his head, that's it. Emblem of armor. The Spencer family emblem is carved into the doorknob. I need some keys. Might go get some green herb because I'm dying. And then you said your next pickup, yeah, is that golden tee, and then you got the tall problem as well. You have a 5-inch riser. Yeah, you would need probably a couple of feet with that buck hunter because that buck hunter is short. It is tiny. And then also with the shooting games, you have to have the monitor way up, like the T2. T2 is like one of the tallest arcade 1-ups. And what's funny is Buck Hunter is one of the shortest. Yeah, I played a lot of Buck Hunter in my day. And a lot of Golden Tee. Yeah, I'm 6'4", so. And I think you had made a comment once, Carl, on how do you enjoy the ones that I have, the 3/4 scale arcades that I have. and it's because I've raised them up. I have 4-inch furniture risers, and then I have a basically a tabletop for an end table in between that and the riser, which adds another 2 inches, and then that makes, it gives it 6 inches of extra height. That's why I can play them, and it's still not even tall enough. I still wish it was taller. So the blue gemstone, I'm going to cheat and find out where that goes. Blue gemstone, Resident Evil. What do you do with the blue gemstone in Resident Evil? Purpose. It can be used in the tiger statue room to procure a box of shotgun shells. Oh, well, that's not much, but hey, I can use the shotgun shells, I guess. The tiger statue room. I don't even know where that's at. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. Yeah, I don't even think I have access to this room yet. And then there's also a difference between the original and the remake. Just because the original. Where is the tiger statue room in the Resident Evil remake? The tiger statue room is an area of the Spencer Mansion located on the west wing ground floor. So west wing ground floor of the Spencer Mansion. So north, so I'm gonna, I just don't think I have access to that room yet. Yeah, you're 6'5". The iArcade should fix that. Yeah, the iArcade, I'm probably gonna have to raise it a little bit, but not as much as the arcade 1-ups. I think probably just the 4-inch furniture riser will be enough. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that iArcade though. I got the WrestleMania, so it's got shit. So it's got the WrestleMania game comes on it, and then I think there's like 11 other games. Dragon's Lair. Shit. Get off me. I like how you can stop the game to use stuff that you need. Got him. Yeah, so I would definitely have to rise the ALU also. I noticed the screen on the ALU is pretty low. But I think the bit pixel or bit LCD above it is like having like a second screen. I really like those. This game is a remake of the 2002 version. So this is the same game that came out on the GameCube. Yeah, the Nintendo GameCube. And I forgot what year that was. I think it was 2002. Yeah. And this one is the same exact game. It just has like updated graphics. but it's the exact same game that was on the GameCube, I believe. Oh, here we go. There's a special room here I didn't know about. But yeah, it does have updated graphics. Something back there I'd like to get. I think I've been down here already, though. Following inscription is carved into the indentation. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. And then you had also asked about the WrestleMania, and you like the, or you had made the comment you like the WrestleMania art. Yeah, I'm okay with the art. I'm not a huge wrestling fan, so it's like if I had my choice, I probably would have wanted the Dragon's Lair. A stone statue with a hole where the nose could be. Stone statue with holes where the eyes, nose, and mouth should be. There's going to be a lot of stuff I need to unlock to progress. But yeah, if you played the original, which was the one that came out in, what year was that? 95? I think it was, when the original Resident Evil came out. This is a remake of that. Yeah, the artwork on the WrestleMania, I'll be okay with, but I would have liked Dragon's Lair. I would have liked of those Gen 1s, or Gen 2, I guess you would call it. And then, yeah, Dragon's Lair would have been my favorite. But I like the Space Invaders for the gold. But I can't afford the gold. Oh, here we go. There's an indentation where an emblem goes. I've got an emblem. Right here. I'll just leave that there. Maybe I should take it. But yeah, this probably, it's not the fastest paced game. It's a pretty slow game, and there's just a lot of, figuring out stuff. But it's enjoyable. It's fun when you actually get going and you're like far into it. This is still kind of the start of it. I'm on the first floor west wing. I just think the room I'm looking for is locked. You can dress up an ALU with Space Invaders and Plexi sides. My buddy got a Space Invaders, but not the Plexi. You need both. Yeah, so the glass screen instead of the Plexi screen, I want to do that. And then I may just like look up some, not like your standard artwork, but like a game that's on there, like maybe do like a Ninja Baseball Batman or a Vigilante or something like that, depending on what game I'm enjoying the most. So I think I don't have access to the room I'm trying to find. So there's an elevator. So I can't get to the basement right now. Okay. Oh, you're talking about dressing up the ALU. I was thinking about changing the artwork on the iArcade possibly. But yeah, I would definitely probably want to eventually do the ALU. Also, I'm not too happy with like the artwork that comes on those, like those game emblems on the kick plate. Dishes are crawling with maggots. The power doesn't seem to be turned on. Nothing's on. Everything's locked. Like literally, I can't go anywhere. So it's 10 here now. Probably stream till 11 my time. So almost another hour. So it's not letting me in there. It's where it just came from. Have you done any artwork on your at games, Carl? I know P-Dubs, he's done Qbert on his ALP. I thought that looked really good. Here we go. Picture of two knights striking each other. The short sword has been thrust into the breast of one knight, while the long sword has been pierced the head of the other. I don't know if that has any meaning. It says here, when the two have run each other over, the path to the destiny will open. I know that clock plays a role in this game. I just can't remember what it is. I knocked that statue over. It was on the second floor. But yeah, some other Switch games I've been playing lately are Streets of Rage, and then I got that Wolfenstein 2, Shadow of Colossus. That game's pretty fun. Play it on the go. And then I've been playing Super Smash Brothers. All right, so that hallway took me out. Guess I'll go back upstairs again. I feel like I'm missing something. You're planning on doing art on the ALPs and the ALUs after the bit LCD mods? Turn the front panel around for all the black. Oh, okay. You turn that around so you don't see those emblems, and it's black on the other side. So it's as simple as just switching the sides on the kick plate. That's pretty simple. And then you're on Spider-Man Miles Morales on the PS5. You've already finished the remaster. Okay, that's cool. I've been really busy making content. I haven't played a whole lot of my PS5. I did pick up Remaster the other day, but I'm still really early in that game. Like I was doing something with Dr. Octopus last time I was playing. And then I was Mary Jane walking around as her for a little bit. So if you know those parts of that game, you'll know where I'm at. How do you like Miles Morales? Is it as good or better than the remaster? And then I'll hop on Modern Warfare 2 and play that for a little while. I like playing online. So this is where I started. Yeah, you spent a lot of hours on Spider-Man and you like the remaster better, to be honest. Yeah, I've heard that. People have said that the Miles Morales is really just the same thing with a few differences, and of course Miles Morales is in it, but it's not as good as the remaster, I've heard. So this emblem, I got to figure out where this goes. It's gold all around. The outer edges. Due to frequent fitting. Frequent fitting Resident Evil. So it says the emblem puzzle isn't particularly challenging, but is easy to overlook thanks to Resident Evil's non-linear structure. It says it's better to leave it in place until you've explored the west wing of the mansion and unlock the door between the tea room and the northern corridor. Make sure to clear out any zombies. Once you have, head to the dining room directly west of the main hall entrance. The emblem will be positioned right above the fireplace, behind the head of the table. Interact with the item, take it off the pedestal, leaving a hollow indentation in the wall. Getting the gold emblem. To gain access to the gold emblem, you need to play the piano, which requires sheet music. So head to the eastern side of the mansion on the second floor, go through the pillar and the attic entry rooms to reach the small dining room. Once you're there, move the set of shelves on the right side to reveal a secret passage. Okay, and the music score's in there. Okay, there we go. So I got to go to the eastern side of the mansion on the second floor. I'm already on the second floor. So I just need to go to the other side. Yeah, spent a lot of hours on playing Remaster. Yeah, I need to get into that game. I need to finish it. It's hard when you have a channel though, and you're creating a lot of content for it, and you're trying to have that content be on a regular, you know, schedule every twice a week is what I try to do, and takes up a lot of your free time actually. But these live streams are good because you can have content and play games, so it's best of both worlds. All right, so I'm on the eastern end of the second floor now, and I need to go through the pillar and the attic entry rooms to reach the small dining room. Attic entry door. So I think that's going to be through this door. All right, go up these stairs. No, that's downstairs. So I'm looking for a small dining room. Once there, a set of shelves on the right side. So head to the eastern side of the mansion on the second floor. Go through the pillar and attic entry room doors to reach the small dining room. I didn't even see that. Chemical to use on plants. The chemical to use on plants is a herbicide agent which can destroy T-virus infected plants in their growth. Upon examination of the front of the bag, the item's name changes to herbicide. It says found on first floor east storeroom. What do I do with the chemical bag? It says west wing, first floor, relatively near to the save rooms. Okay, and then a guy uploaded an image of the map, which shows you where to go. And of course, I don't have access to that area yet. So that's useless for me right now. You shot plus 36 and you need more practice? Yeah. So that trackball you're using, it's good enough for that golden tee? I would like to get the arcade one up golden tee, like the 3/4 scale one. There was a point where I could have gotten it. I think I told maybe you, Carl, in one of my streams, I could have gotten that for $250 at Walmart once, and I didn't go pick it up. Looking back on that, that was a huge mistake. Yeah, totally my fault. Got some delay penalties. Oh, okay. You can't play Golden Tee online though, can you? I don't even think the arcade went up. Golden Tees you can play online though either. Yeah, anything Golden Tee, you're in. Yeah, that's one arcade game I'm missing out on. Is Golden Tee and just anything with a trackball. I don't have any arcades that have trackballs. That's a totally different experience. Then the spinners too. You got to buy big buck one, but buy one at used commercial and buy a home use license. You got to buy the big buck one, but you got to buy a used commercial and buy a home use license. I didn't know you had to have a license. So like if you buy a big buck used the arcade, you'll have to have a license to play it, even though you own the arcade. Here we go. Well, maybe I shouldn't have opened that door. Get off me. I won't open that door again. That's interesting with the license. I never knew that. That's crazy. So I basically can just leave that emblem in here because I can't use it right now. I got to get into this area up here. So it's saying this door right here, I need to get into next. It says it's locked from the other side. Most people buy used golden tea pedestals that are a couple years old, then purchase home use for newer courses. So you can buy a 2020 used, then spend for the 2023 home license. Okay, that's pretty cool. I wonder how old of a unit you can get that's still compatible with the new ones, like the new courses. All right, I think I know kind of where I'm going now. Yeah, that's pretty cool how you can keep buying licenses and get the updated courses. They're super expensive though, aren't they? All right, so I just need to go right here. And then I need to go through this door and down the stairs. Yeah, whenever Kevgret and Rexer do their live streams of Golden Tee, I'll watch. It looks like a badass game. Would love to get in on that. All right, so I'm going to go back basically to where I started the game, because this is where I need to go. So this door over here up to the right is what I need to work on next. Which is right here. An emblem of armor. So I need to find the armor emblem. So the armor key is one of the Fortnite themed keys that appear in the Spencer Mansion. How do you get the armor emblem key? And it looks like it's different for the remake than the original. In the remake, Chris and Jill can find the armor key resting in a pedestal in the room guarded by a trap. Okay, so that's the trap. And how do you get the trap without dying? Okay, in the remake, it's you can find the armor key resting on a pedestal in the room guarded by a trap. If one of them pulls the key from the pedestal, a trap involving a suit of armor will activate and close in on you and rotating the blades. Yes, I've experienced that. To bypass this trap, they must find the imitation of a key and set it in place. Yeah, where's that at? Where's the imitation key? The imitation key did not appear in the previous game, only in the remake. The imitation of a key is used to place, okay, and the location, the imitation of a key has no fixed location and instead appears in the player's inventory after correctly examining the coin. Okay, so I got to find a coin. The coin has no fixed location. Instead, it appears in the person's inventory after taking apart the collar. There's a Switch version. That's the one I'm playing. As suggested by John Tolman in crumpled memo file, the collar is retrieved from a dog on the mansion's west terrace. Man, if I would not have read all that, there's no way I would have figured that out. No way. So there's a dog on the west terrace that I've killed. So let's figure out where this dang collar's at. So it doesn't say what floor. Where do you find the dog whistle? I have the dog whistle. And then you said here as well, Carl, you were looking at a 2016 for $750, and it came with a stand pedestal and a TV, but it sold fast. And you think you could have upgraded that for 650 bucks. A 2020 or newer is what you're looking for, which is around 2,000 or less. Now, if you buy the pedestal, can you can you use any TV? Like, could I use like my home TV with that pedestal? Okay, so I've got a dog whistle now. It says here in one of the rooms on the other side of the mansion, you'll get the dog whistle, which I have. In that same room, there are instructions on where to use it. Go there, whistle, and dogs. Okay, so I just need to find out which room that was that I got this from. The dog whistle is found in the Spencer Mansion and is placed near the chessboard in the second floor east study. So second floor east study. I'll just need to use this and dogs should come and then I'll get a collar. Yes, so I can use any TV I want with the pedestal for the Golden Tee. That's pretty cool. So it's like, should you spend $2,000 on a Golden Tee pedestal, or should you spend $750 on like an Arcade 1-Up XL and put a IPS screen in it? That would be less than half. But you can't play online with the Arcade 1-Up XL, I don't think, can you? And it, even though it's a Golden Tee cabinet, it's not connected to the Golden Tee network on an Arcade 1-Up. You have to have the official Golden Tee pedestal for it to be able to do all that. So the golden tees that we're playing on these arcade 1-ups and all that, they're not even close to the features and everything you're getting with these new ones. So it's saying there should be a chessboard, second floor, East study. I'm on the second floor. So there should be a study somewhere around here. Maybe this door up here. I want to know where Kevgret and Rexer are getting their money to pay for stuff like that, because that seems expensive. So this is the study here, where I got the whistle. And there's the chessboard. Okay, in one of the rooms on the other side of the mansion, you're going to find the dog whistle. In the same rooms, there are instructions on where to use it. Go there. Okay, so let's find some instructions. An open journal, but the pages are blank. You need to have and use the fake key. You can find it by going onto the outside balcony and blowing the dog whistle. Okay, so outside balcony. That's what I'm looking for now. All right, so I need to go out back out that door and to the other side. There is no comparison between the Golden Tee pedestal and what we play on the arcade 1-up. And my old ass Golden Tees, I just played GT98. It's ancient. Yeah, there's no comparison. That's a good point. You know that we brought up is why even get the arcade 1-up Golden Tee when there's just such a big difference between the two. It's not even close. It's like, why spend $1,000 on a Golden Tee XL, put an IPS screen in it, upgrade the trackball. By the time you do all that, you've already spent $1,000 or more. You can go out and spend another 1,000 or less and get an authentic, real Golden Tee that plays the modern Golden Tee games. I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing the appeal of a real arcade machine now, or at least a Golden Tee one. Because a real Golden Tee, you're talking about these pedestals, they don't take up a ton of room. You know, they're not much bigger than like an ALU. And you can use your own TV, which you could use for other purposes as well. Not just Golden Tee. You can play other games on it, watch TV on it. All right, so I need to use the whistle out here. Yep. Here comes the dog. Come on, buddy. He better not kill me. There's the collar. Yeah. Man. Oh, get off me. gonna just try and get through the door. Get out of here. Yeah, I want a pedestal used in mint condition and a TV stand high off the ground. You just played Dig Dug on your ALP 32-inch. It's fantastic. At an angle, no issues. Yeah, when I get my ALP, I'm going to get that game deck and start playing those games on it. And I'll probably go, what would you suggest, getting the ALU or the ALP first? All right, there's the coin. It changed into the shape of a key. So I have the imitation key now. So I need to go back to where that trap was and place it, and then I'll have a key to get into these rooms. Sweet. So I made a little progress. I had to read up on it. There's no way I would have figured all that out without cheating. No way. I need to go save my progress and get a green herb before I die. You can help with the coin ops, but you would get the ALP first. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go with ALP. Hopefully I can get a good deal like everyone else has been getting in March or April and get one. I could hold off on the VR2 and just get the ALP first. Wouldn't it be cool if At Games came out with a new, like a new pinball between now and the spring? Like a 4K one or something? It's not likely, but it could happen. I've noticed At Games doesn't really come out with new products that often. Like you've seen these same products for years now, and they don't really upgrade them. They just come out with new attachments like the bit LCD and things like that. Jeez, that guy's coming fast, and I don't even. Oh no! Dang it! It would take too much processing power. Well, now at least I know where I'm going, so I'll probably I'm gonna go back to that where I was just at and go for like another 20 minutes. I was thinking about cutting it now, but I said I would go to 11, and I got to get that dog collar back. It would take too much processing power. Yeah, so the VR2 is like $550. Get the ALP for like $399. I'm gonna start carrying ink ribbons around. Yeah, they're going to eventually have to come out with a new product. It's just, when is that going to be? They need to do is make an ALU XL with 32-inch screen that rotates like an ALU Mini does, and then they could put the latest rock chip in it, RK3588, the ALP iArcade Core Max run the 3399. ALU runs a 3328. Yeah, that would be cool. A 32-inch screen that rotates, and call it the ALU XL. I like that idea. But yeah, I mean, they eventually have to come out with something new. I know P-Dubs, he follows that games closer than anyone I know. And I asked him about a pinball. He said, it's not happening. Oh shit, there's 2 dogs out here. There's the collar. Get back. There, I used the dagger on that guy. All right, get out of there. And then how do I get back to where I used the fake key at? The imitation key. .32-inch screen is perfect for vertical games. Yeah. So the ALU is it's a 27-inch screen. So a 32-inch would be a pretty big upgrade. Where do you use the imitation key? The imitation key has no fixed. Armor Corridor Death is what it's called. And it is in the mansion on the 2nd, 3rd floor. Armor Corridor Death location. Says it's in an area on the 2nd and 3rd floor that is only featured in the remake version, which is what we're playing. Mansion, 3rd floor. Okay. And I was in there, but I've forgotten how I got in there. Well, instead of trying to do that, I'll just know it's on the 3rd floor, so just try to get up there. I think that's it right there. Okay. ALU is a 24-inch screen, and it's better than the iArcade or A1-Up screen. So the one thing that concerns me about that 24-inch screen on the ALU is the height of it. Like the stock height of the ALU, where the screen tops out at, is actually below what a 3/4 scale Arcade 1-Up screen. If you ever put them side by side, the Arcade 1-Up screen is actually a little higher up than the ALU screen. And then the marquee's way up there, way above the screen on the ALU, if you know what I'm talking about. Like I would probably have to raise an ALU like 8 or 9 inches to make it comfortable. You got to get a 5-inch riser. 5 inches will do it. So this is where I was going. This is where I died. I just ran through the door rather than mess with trying to kill him. All right, here we go. Nice. This will be a good point to end here in like the next 5-10 minutes. I'll just get this key and then I'll save and call it a night. Some people mod their ALU with a 32-inch screen and it fits. I've not seen that. I'll have to look up more at games content so I can see something like that. I've been following mostly Arcade 1-Up, of course, because that's all I own. Been following a little iArcade. I haven't done much at games, but as soon as I buy one, or I'm gonna be, very close to getting one, I'll be covering a lot more of it. I'm gonna try and run past this zombie here, rather than try and kill him. Because I just need to save my progress. Which I think I can do by going through here and going down. But I appreciate you, Carl, hanging in there with me throughout the whole live stream tonight. That's pretty cool. And then we had a couple other people join. Bad Guy Mike Worley and Rhodey. It was a late night start because Michael B was playing, or he was live streaming, and then we had D Love, Detroit Love, do his live stream right after that. So maybe I'll do another one of these, pick back up where I left off on this, and do an earlier start one day when there's not anyone else live streaming. Or maybe I can do like a Saturday, Sunday playing this during the day. I just need to get to a typewriter. Ooh, that's close. Detroit Love, baby. Yeah, I like him, man. I was watching his live stream tonight. He made some really good points, and he sometimes goes off topic, just about other just like life stuff. I like him a lot. He's a good change of pace compared to like all the other live streamers out there. But this is going to be my final save here. I've got my key now, so I can actually move around in this mansion. Let's see what key I got. There's an engraving of armor. So I got the armor key now. So all those doors that said that I couldn't enter, that said it had an armor key, well, now I can get in. So appreciate you, Carl, hanging in there. Hope you have a good rest of the evening, and I'll let you know when I'm doing another live stream like this. And I'll definitely be still doing like my midweek report. I'll probably do that on Wednesday, and then I'll do, of course, like a chill and chat this weekend. So hopefully I'll see you there. But I hope you have a good rest of the night, everybody.